Welcome. Are you ready? Are we going to say this prayer now? I mean, I've got my beads, right? I think I had them specially made. My husband bought them for me, and I really wish I remember what craft people we got them from, because, well, everybody has their own beads and they're their favorite beads. And so welcome. What are we going to talk about? Do you know how to do these beads? You Coptic people?
We do different kinds. Us odd cops do a different
Oh,
kind.
you do? You do? I thought that was just something, just this weird thing that Roman Catholics did.
No.
Yeah.
All these Orthodox people running around with all these different kinds of beads. We don't have what you have. We have a different tradition.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Do you think we should do this rosary thing then? If you don't, what if not all Christians do exactly the same prayers?
I think the world explodes.
Well, we're definitely
had to write about it. Maybe they're worried something's going to just go. But no, we don't do the rosary. We do our own thing.
Do you even know Mary? What if you don't do the rosary? Do you know Our Lady?
Yes.
Oh. Oh dear.
With another kind of, apparently you know a little bit about this. I heard.
Do I?
Pigeons have been talking, and apparently you know a lot about this.
How would I know anything about this?
I don't know. There's a book that you
book?
wrote, apparently.
Haven't
you written a book?
Maybe. Did I write a book?
Mm-hmm. Yes, you did.
Do you have this said book?
Yes. On my Kindle, which is
maybe does wait, look, maybe I have it in my lap.
There it is. That's the one.
Shall we show the people which book we're talking about?
Yes.
Well, here it is. Oh, not that book. This book. Are we going to talk about this book? Maybe it's showing.
I hope
okay.
So. Otherwise, we're never going to figure out the mystery of all of these pesky children.
What are they doing? Yes,
the street causing chaos.
Well, I'm showing a picture of a young woman that I found in the church. Well, it's a stained glass window, right? And she seems to be holding these beads in a fairly reverent position. And this is, in fact, we'll have started recognizing that many of our pictures come from the same church as my church in Chicago, St. John Cantius. And here we have this prayer practice that people are saying rosaries. And when I was saying we actually knelt in the street for a procession that we did on Corpus Christi. So I can verify that this kind of thing actually happens, that Catholics go out into the street and actually kneel publicly and do these odd devotions that, well, it seems that someone at the Atlantic found kind of terrifying. Did you find it terrifying?
No, I clearly like dark, horrifying things.
Dark, horrifying things. Why would you like dark, horrifying things?
Well, we've got a penchant for focusing on the ridiculous, don't we? In our tradition, we like to look at the lives of the saints and the martyrs. And of course, a lot of Christians are have lost connection with the apostolic church that gives us the stories of the saints and martyrs in church liturgies. So maybe not as comfortable as we are with things like the relics and the stories of the saints in the catacombs and the monks that are playing with skulls in their monasteries and things like that.
But prayer, I'm showing the people some pictures of some prayer books, and I've got some beads, and there's a book on the liturgy, and there's a handbook of prayer, and there's even this incense burner that I think maybe a friend sent me. And people look at prayer, like rosary prayers or prayer practices, and it all can either seem a little bit like over elaborate. Here, do you need a whole stack of books to be able to pray? Shouldn't you just be praying, sort of like as it hits you, right? It's sort of, if you have to say formulae for prayers, isn't that a little bit mechanical? And people also sometimes they often worry in prayer practices about, well, whether it's actually your own experience, your own feelings. And then on the obverse side, I tend to find when people ask me about, well, how do you pray the rosary? I feel like they're often asking me, am I saying the words right? So it seems to be this two poles of things. It's like, do I need this giant stack of books? Do I need this giant book that Professor Fulton Brown wrote in order to say it right? Shouldn't I just say it off the top? Shouldn't I just pray off the top of my head? Or what if I say the prayer's wrong?
Does it work if you say them wrong?
What's saying it wrong? What would even saying it wrong mean?
Interesting. Well, what kind of what's the point in using the first place? Like, why? What kind of words are they repeating in these books? Are they made up by individuals, and have they been passed around to a bunch of people, or are they taking words from specific places?
Well, the thing that people tend to say with the beads, and we can talk about the beads and whether or not you're supposed to use props, right? But the thing that they tend to say, at least in the Middle Ages, was Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu mulieribus et benedictus fructus ventris tui, which is kind of in the scriptures. I mean,
it sounds like you're saying magical formula.
Are they magical formula, though? It's the greeting that Gabriel gave to Mary, and it's the greeting that Elizabeth gave to Mary. Technically, it just says Ave Gratia Plena. The Maria is added in there as part of the expression into Luke's, but they're both in Luke. And that, in fact, throughout the Middle Ages, was what people tended to say with the beads. They didn't tend to say the second part, which I don't know as easily in Latin because I don't tend to say that, but the now I can't remember. Oh golly. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. That part, the Holy Mary, Mother of God, is in fact added in the later Middle Ages. And so I don't tend to say it if I say the Ave Maria because I do consider it an addition to the practice, but maybe you get upset just saying the Ave Maria at all.
Well, why is it so upsetting? Why are people so upset by that? Well, the prayer is called the Ave Maria, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, so I mean, we just say it. It's an Ave. It's that greeting. Hail, hail.
Okay.
Hail Mary, full of grace.
So why is that upsetting so many people to hear Catholics specifically greeting the Lady of the Lord, the Mother of the Lord?
I haven't figured this out. I talk about in my book how in the 16th century, this is the major thing that the Protestants, particularly in England, say. It's like, it's not a prayer. Or you shouldn't pray to Our Lady. It's like, well, it's not actually technically a prayer. The Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners it's a prayer for her intercession, which we've talked about in previous episodes, how prayers for Mary's intercession are very, very ancient. The oldest Christian prayers we have is a prayer to Our Lady, the Septuagint Presidium. But in fact, the Ave Maria is repeating Angel Gabriel's greeting to Our Lady, right? So why should it be a bad thing to repeat the Angel Gabriel's greeting to Our Lady?